Hello, everyone. I'm Roxanne Gutierrez, and I truly appreciate your time today. Let this sink in. 47% of North Carolina public school students are considered economically disadvantaged. When students can be successful, our schools, community, and future for these students becomes much stronger. Working in a Title I public school system, I get to see firsthand how having the right resources truly affects students every day. Our schools need so much help. So today, I plan to persuade you to support the North Carolina Foundation for Public School Children. I will start by addressing the challenges that our students face every day. I'll explain to you how the North Carolina Foundation for Public Schools works and what they do. And I will end by asking you to imagine what would happen if we failed our students and what would happen if we continued to help. Okay, let's start about the problems our students are facing, with the problems our students are facing. According to Public Schools First NC in the Public Schools First NC website, retrieved on July 22nd, 2006, North Carolina has one of the highest child poverty rates in the nation, with about 400,000 children living in poverty and more than 1/4 of public school students attending high poverty schools. 400,000 students who enter school each year without the proper supplies to be successful. So how do these students get the supplies they need? Currently, school budgets are not sufficient enough to provide all the supplies or resources to teachers for their students, meaning most teachers come out of pocket for supplies, not only for their classroom, but for their students as well. According to the North Carolina Association of Education in the North Carolina Association of Educators Press, published on August 6, 2025, North Carolina teachers spend, on average, $1,600 of their own money on classroom supplies each year. That is ranking second in the nation for out-of-pocket classroom spending. Over $1,600 when North Carolina teachers are ranked 46th in teacher pay. Without support, educational gaps will continue to grow and limit student success in the future. According to Emily Hooks, MD, in the North Carolina Institute of Medicine blog, federal and state policies change impacts on third grade reading in North Carolina, published on March 26, 2026. Third grade reading proficiency in North Carolina has declined 46.6%, with a 25.2 percentage point gap between economically disadvantaged students and their peers. This is highlighting the impact of poverty and educational funding on student achievement. Thankfully, we have a foundation that has dedicated itself to helping public schools and teachers. According to the North Carolina Foundation for Public School Children, in the organization's About Us webpage, retrieved on July 23rd, 2026, their mission is the education lifeline and safety net that offers hope, dignity, and opportunity to our state's most undeserved public school students by providing for the needs that local, state, and federal governments do not. NC Foundation for Public Schools Children partners with schools, educators, different businesses, and communities to offer services and resources needed for students throughout North Carolina. NC Foundation for Public School Children offers opportunities such as the Children's Fund. This program is a resource for public school employees seeking assistance on behalf of public school students for items and services that directly relate to a student's academic experience. This is resources like school supplies, clothing and shoes, field trip fees, and some medications. Now, let us imagine what the future of our students could look like. Imagine if we do not solve this problem. Many students will continue to struggle every day with their education. Teachers won't have the resources to contribute to their students' creativity and their learning, and the educational gaps already in the school system will just become greater every year. Now, imagine if we do solve this problem. We could offer more students support and the resources they need to be successful. We could also offer teachers access to more creative instruction, in turn giving students a better chance at obtaining lifelong success. We have the ability as members of the community to help in so many ways. To reiterate, we talked about the challenges students are facing, what the NC Foundation for Public School Children does to help, and what the future of our students could look like. Now, this is where you come in. I am highly encouraging you today to not only do more research on the foundation, but research where you can help the most. Whether it be through volunteering or donating, we need to be advocates for children and families who can't advocate for themselves. Today, I've made a list of supplies that are highly needed through the foundation, and I would like to set aside with you a time that we could go together and donate to their Back the Students Foundation funds that they do. So thank you so much for your time, and let's make a difference together.